Hey guys, and welcome back to another How to Play As in Heroes of the Storm. Today, we are recording Rehgar, one of Thrall's advisors from back in the day, before he went off to go for the Earthen Ring, and this guy went off to help form the new something of Tears Fall. Whatever. Rehgar is a melee support who transforms into a spear wolf instead of mounting, slows enemies, heals allies, and grants them a damaging shield. And as you can see, he does not have a mount, just as the description says. He has a ghost wolf, which actually critical hits when you right-click on somebody. I'm going to go with Iron Claw Rehgar just because I don't know, I just like the armored look. I will fight to my last breath. So Rehgar takes quite a few, abilities from Warcraft. Sorry, I've been very thirsty lately. Rehgar takes quite a few abilities from Warcraft to help make him a very efficient healer. Now, quite a bit of talents have changed over the patches, so some stuff has been moved. This is all new ground for me now. So let's see. We have Colossal Totem, which increases Earth Totem's area and range. Electric Charge, which increases Lightning Shield radius. Oh, perfect. This is a good setup. Wolf Run, which increases Ghost Wolf move speed from 30% to 40%. Allowing him to better keep up with his allies, and Lightning Bond. Creating Lightning Shield on an ally also casts an untalented version on you. So for support hero, Rehgar can be pretty durable. But let's go... I'm not really worried about movement speed, so we're going to go with a bigger, badder totem. For Rehgar, you'll want to stay in and out of the action. In the action, so you can contribute some good, constant critical hit damage. Out of it when you are trying to heal allies. So you'll want to dance around the battlefield, I guess. That critical hit stuff that he's got is very useful. I'm sorry if I'm sniffling a lot. And I sneeze, I either get really stuffy or I get really runny. So right now I've got the runny bit. So Rehgar is very good at group healing, but the healing actually gets lessened over time. Or lessened over... It's chain heals exactly as it sounds. It's a heal that bounces between allies. So what ends up happening is each bounce, it heals less. Unfortunately, once you run out of mana, it's kind of difficult to constantly heal your allies. So I'll contribute damage for this little bit, and then return back once I'm out of mana. There you go. And they have a very high damaging team. Alright, now we have Spirit Walker's Grace, where it reduces Chain Heal's mana cost. Feral Heart, which increases health and mana regen in Ghost Wolf form. Stormcaller, or Lightning Shield, returns mana when it damages a hero. And Healing Totem. We've seen that one plenty of times. I think I'm going to go with Feral Heart. This is one of the few that hasn't really changed much, and I like to think it allows me to stay in the battle for a little longer. Hang on, Rick. No. Come back. Come back. Oh. Could have saved you. Oh well. Which can actually be very good when you're trying to chase down heroes. Because then in that way, while you're chasing down the hero, you'll end up getting some form of health and mana back. Next talent. We have Blood and Thunder. That's a classic orc phrase, where Ghost Wolf attacks reduce basic ability cooldowns. That one's often very good when you're in need to heal a lot. Farsight, an ability used from Warcraft. Activate to reveal target area and nearby enemies. Cleanse, we've seen before. And Totemic Projection, that's an ability from Warcraft as well, where you can just move your totem. So I'm going to go Blood and Thunder. That one was always a little bit more useful for me. So while it isn't a very strong regeneration in Ghost Wolf, it definitely helps when you're trying to keep your friends alive. And my nose is so runny.
See that mercenary camp?
I love how it runs. What'd you say to me? Can I time this one?
Another weakling, I see. Let's get this over with.
No. There's your thumbnail. Screw it, I'll do it. We'll hopefully get a boost when we kill these guys. Thankfully, this overly squishy team that we're facing off against makes it very cool when you can manage to gank them like that. Barrelog, come here, complete the trilogy. Oh, Nova never died. You're dead now, Nova. Alright, we're doing good here, team. That's twice in a row. Excuse me. Alright, now we get into the heroic aspect, which each one has been nerfed over the patches. So ancestral healing, significantly heal allied hero. What it used to be able to do is heal yourself too, so that removed quite a few of the plays. And Bloodlust, which does exactly what it sounds like. to me is the more useful of the two now. So I'll end up taking Bloodlust, and both of those are classic Warcraft abilities. They're all classic Warcraft abilities. So Bloodlust does exactly what it sounds like it's gonna do. Increases attack speed and movement speed, which if played correctly can change the entire battle. I don't know what that was, but that better not be my dog about to bark. I am recording right now. Run! Freaking run! Put that down. Here, take this healing. Take the shield too, just in case. I'm being distracted by my dog. Oh, and I'm not putting up a picture of her again. I did it that time just because she opened the door in the middle of my recording, and it was late at night. Right now it's in the day, so I'm not really worried about it. This is why I close my door. I keep getting distracted. She makes noise, and then I think there's something going on. Anyway, I have not been really commentating very well here. That's because I keep saying it's like there's not really much else to commentate at this point. I've explained how to play as the character, and now it's just down to trying to figure out how to play them yourself. Okay, so now we have Earth Shield, where Lightning Shield gives a shield. We have Tidal Waves, which reduces Chain Heal's cooldown, and Earth Living Enchant. That's a new one. Empowers Chain Heal on low health heroes. Actually, I think it's the same, but I think I've seen it before. But what ended up happening was, what do you call it? They changed the name. I'm going to go ahead and reduce the cooldown. Because I'm starting to get to that point where mana is starting to not really become an issue, and it's more prudent to be able to heal more quickly. Oh, it reduces Chain Heal's cooldown by 1 second for each hero heal. That's pretty cool. Take the shield and go. Bloodlust! Whoa, almost walked into that one. Owie. I'm gonna have to ditch my team for a little bit and take care of this. Because that is bad news fares. Hold the memos. Because that thing, those types of minions are only as good as the minions they are following. Because they can constantly revive their fallen hounds. But as soon as they run out of minions of the other kind, then they start to become more vulnerable.
Make ready for my return, heroes. These mercenaries fight for us.
Go. Oh, and you may not want to mount very often with other characters, but always Ghost Wolf, especially if you've taken Feral Heart. I can't stress that enough. With Feral Heart, you'll regenerate your health and mana much more quickly. And then with that critical hit, it's kind of fundamental in every sense of the word. Alright, 16. Kill Tyrande. Yeah. Killed, dead, murderized. Alright, now we have Earth Grasp Totem, where it increases Earthbind Totem's initial slow, and that's always good. We have Hunger of the Wolf, where Ghost Wolf attacks to extra damage and heal you. That was really good if you're wanting to play a more aggressive character. And then we have Rising Storm, where every time Lightning Shield damages an enemy hero, it increases that Lightning Shield's damage by 10%. That stacks up to 20 times. Holy friholies. I think... I don't know. I don't know which one I want to get. That one, I'll leave this one up to you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and I guess pick Hunger of the Wolf. I don't usually do anything with the Lightning Shield just because I feel it's good enough as it is. But again, that's up to you guys. I'm playing it how I feel like I would play the character. We are losing guys left and right. All I need is one more to even out the damage though. Asmodeus, what are you doing? Don't go that way, it's bad luck. They're dealing damage too quickly now. We can't stop them this time. AI teammates chose incredibly poorly when deciding to chase that, try and push the fortresses. Come back here, you little pansy, prancy. Ah.
The heavens shall triumph this day.
Probably, if I can like recommend stuff for each one, Chain Heal self-explanatory. Lightning Shield, I would prefer using Lightning Shield on either melee characters or characters that are just in like the middle of some really thick groups. And that way you can use it on either characters that are invisible. Maybe I would test that first before saying totally do this. But characters with high health like Asmodan and Artanis would definitely benefit from having that boost of damage. We're going to take it down, team. Oh no, I got picked on. Oh, my sacrifice was not in vain. Just take that. Oh, Tychus had the skin I wanted. Huh. Oh well. Look at all those health globes right there. That's weird. Anyway. Hero portrait. Oh, you suck. Oh well. And that, my friends, is how to play as Rehgar. For the last talent, last set of talents, we have Farseer's Blessing, which increases heal and heals in an area. That's a new one. They changed that up. Gladiator's War Shout, where all allies affected by Bloodlust now heal for 30% of their basic attack damage done to their primary target. That was changed. Before, they made it a global ult, so that even if you were far away from your allies, you can still contribute to the battle at hand. Now you actually have to be in the thick of battle, and that's more... That's more befitting his character. And next time, we will be playing as Rehgar, Champion of the Horde. But hey, that's been a How to Play As, and I'll see you all in the next episode. See you later, alligator!